Guys, AHS here. I'm a little bit sad today because the white boys don't get their revenge. Every time I see on the news or I read an article about a white female teacher sleeping with her student, I make a video on YouTube and I give the white boys a message. Stop marrying these white hoes. But the white boys, they're putting pressure on me to be honest and tell the truth. Why won't Pookie die in the hood? And I gotta be honest, the reason why these black female teachers keep buying Pookie guns.
Teacher from Brown Deer charged with sexually assaulting one of her 14-year-old students, and the accusations against the 33-year-old teacher get even stranger. She apparently bought the student a pistol. CBS 58's Amanda Becker in the newsroom with what we know right now.
According to the criminal complaint, 34-year-old Taisha Bolden was a teacher at Lumen Pilgrim Lutheran School in Wauwatosa when she began a sexual relationship with her 8th grade student. More than 2,200 text messages were found on the child's phone that show an inappropriate contact as early as May of 2023. The messages between Bolden and the student contained detailed photos like this one, as well as nude pictures and videos. In a statement from Lumen Schools, staff said Bolden was fired within 24 hours of the investigation. It reads in part, Lumen takes the physical, emotional, and spiritual safety of our students incredibly seriously, to the end that we conduct background checks on all candidates prior to employment. According to an investigation, Bolden also purchased a Glock 19 pistol that was found on the 8th grader during a traffic stop in July. The complaint says the relationship ended in late July when the student requested Bolden buy him another gun, and she refused. Lumen Schools sent out a letter to families about the now former teacher. It says in part, if your student comes to you with questions, please reinforce that if an adult makes them feel uncomfortable for any reason, they should tell a trusted adult right away. These conversations can be difficult to navigate. The school tells CBS 58 that counseling will be offered at Pilgrim Lutheran next week for students. Bolden is charged with second-degree sexual assault of a child and providing a dangerous weapon to a minor. She'll be back in court on August 29th for a preliminary hearing. Live in the newsroom, Amanda Becker, CBS 58 News.
And giving Pookie money. Today's video is about a black female teacher. She paid Pookie to kill her husband. Oh my God, it's gonna be a crazy one. So let's watch a few clips. And the white boys, they happy than a motherfucker. We got your black ass talking shit about our white hoes. It be like that sometimes.
Only our cameras are there when 44-year-old Stephanie Demetrius appeared virtually before a judge, accused of hiring a teenage student to gun down her husband.
Who is the juvenile involved in this case?
Have a seat in the back. I'll have your attorney have a discussion with you, okay?
Police tell us Demetrius, a teacher at the Academy for Urban Scholars High School, offered $2,000 to the unidentified boy to shoot and kill her estranged husband.
This particular teacher was attempting to groom this young person into committing murder.
Court documents show Columbus police have a recorded conversation between Demetrius and the teen, where she tells him when her husband would be home, but their 4 children would not. Police say she paid that teen a $250 down payment last week.
We're unsure of the specific reason as to why this teacher chose this particular student.
Investigators learning about the alleged murder for hire plot when the teen's mother found something on his phone and called police.
Without their help, some of this may not have come completely to light, and this was a situation where the parent was able to capture things inside of this young person's phone to alert authorities.
Demetrius and her husband were married in 2004 and had been going through a divorce. Police say in the past, she's been accused of trying to stab her husband, run him over, and even set the home on fire. We tried to contact him at his home, but no one answered the door. During the court hearing, Demetrius denied the allegations, calling them fabricated.
It's extremely bizarre, and it's unfortunate that this particular suspect put such a low value on someone else's life.
On your side,
Steve Levine, Fox 28 News.
A substitute teacher in Columbus, Ohio, faces serious charges. Police say she tried to pay one of her students to shoot and kill her husband.
This particular teacher was attempting to groom this young person into committing murder.
Authorities say 44-year-old Stephanie Demetrius offered the teenager $2,000, allegedly paying a $250 down payment texting the boy that her husband worked from home and providing times when their 4 kids wouldn't be there. But the alleged plot was foiled when the boy's mom saw details in his phone and called police.
We're unsure of the specific reason as to why this teacher chose this particular student. This was a situation where the parent was able to capture things inside of this young person's phone to alert authorities.
Investigators claim to have a recorded phone call where the would-be teenage hitman asks if the neighbors would hear the gunfire. Demetrius allegedly responding, "They don't care." In the past, she was accused of trying to stab her husband, set the home on fire, and run him over. In this case, she denies the allegations, questioning the entire story during her first court appearance.
Who is the juvenile involved in this case?
Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
Guys from Jamaica, you keep on coming to the States, trying to run that game on that chick, and the same thing gonna happen to you. Try and get United States citizenship, and you come to the States, and you cheat on that chick, and you toss her ass to the side of the road and say, "Bye, bitch." She don't show up in court and say, "Who is it?" That chick with her chest puffed out saying, "Who is the student involved?"
Who is the juvenile involved in this case?
Have a seat in the back. I'll have your attorney have a discussion with you, okay?
The prosecutors had stood up and just played the wiretap of you telling the student when your kids won't be home.
Court documents show Columbus police have a recorded conversation between Demetrius and the teen where she tells him when her husband would be home, but their 4 children would not.
She don't want her kid to see when little Pookie killed their daddy. That chick said, "Who is the student involved?" And the judge was like, "Sit your ass down and stop incriminating yourself. Make your attorney handle this. Because if you could handle this, you would not be under arrest." What's gonna come out my mouth? Gonna get my Jamaican patties, my jerk chicken spit on. The Jamaican females, they gonna cut ties with me. But I gotta say, stop marrying the Jamaican hoes.
Demetrius and her husband were married in 2004 and had been going through a divorce. Police say in the past, she's been accused of trying to stab her husband, run him over, and even set the home on fire.
They are way too violent. And Haitian food is cheaper and you get more of it. Jamaicans, they got the nerve to overcharge and don't give you enough. Hell to the no. Public service announcement repeat. Stop marrying these Jamaican hoes for United States citizenship. And don't marry the hoes in Jamaica either. Do what you got to do. Police, the defund the police stuff, it ain't going away. You acting clueless. Tell her we don't know why she asked that teen to kill her husband.
We're unsure of the specific reason as to why this teacher chose this particular student.
Because she know that teens, mama, I'm gonna say it right now, that teens, he's a killer. And she knew it. If you need your house paint, put up a ceiling fan, put tile in your house, you gonna offer the job to someone who know what the hell they're doing. If they don't know what the hell they're doing, they won't get the job. So she know that teen's a killer, and that's what she offered him $2,000. But the mama, she had to go and ruin it, and now that husband's life is spared, thank God. So folks, like the video and give me your opinion on this. And do you agree with me with stop marrying these Jamaican hoes and white hoes?